Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Stone Channel. Whoa, that guy slammed on his brakes. Let's go around him. We are on the Las Vegas Strip here on a Saturday afternoon, preparing for our live strip drive in about an hour, but I wanted to come up here and show you guys the scene here. There is the Mirage right there, former Mirage, and the guitar-shaped hotel in its current stage. They're really putting that thing up fast. They want to hurry up and put that thing up fast. They want to make some money back on all the money they're spending on that guitar-shaped hotel, just like the one in Hollywood, Florida, just north of Miami, there in South Florida. It really is a very impressive building there that they have there at the Hard Rock in Hollywood. I'm confident it will look equally magnificent here once it is built and up and running and all that. There's the Venetian and Palazzo over here off to your right, and that's actually a curtain right there underneath the cranes, and you can kind of see it fluttering in the breeze a little bit. But yeah, so instead of having scaffolding and all that on the top, they decided, okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and put this curtain on here and make it look, I mean, you know you've got money when you can put a curtain over all the construction scaffolding you've got going on. That's incredible. That is really incredible stuff. So this is Siegfried and Roy Drive right here, where the Siegfried and Roy statue used to be. I think they're relocating it. Maybe they already have relocated it out to the Neon Museum, which is a good thing. They save a lot of this Vegas history out there. In my opinion, it's a good thing. Otherwise, it would just throw it into the trash heap or whatever, into history's dustbin, right? That sort of thing. This is Palazzo Drive here, with the Wynn and Palazzo, or Wynn and Encore, correction, right up here in front of us. There is Gillies at the front of Treasure Island, right there. Jimmy Choo being advertised over here, Mont Blanc. This is Spring Mountain on the left side of the street, which will take you out to Chinatown, just on the other side of the interstate, which parallels Las Vegas Strip right here. And it also becomes Sands Avenue right here off to the right, because the Sands used to sit right here. But they decided to, of course, tear it down and all that. There is Fashion Show Mall with the big, they call it, I guess it's supposed to be a cloud. I call it a surfboard or a alien ship. Emmett Smith has his own steakhouse in here. It's called Emmett's. New American restaurant being advertised in there. Benihana, Galpao Gaucho, Maggiano's. It's an Italian place. Capital Grill right there. Of course, that's a chain. And then there's the Happy Camper right there out in front, which is, I've heard good things about. I haven't been there yet, so definitely check that out. I will have to let you know what my experience is like. That is Resorts World, of course, right there in front of us. Shout out to Aaron, if you happen to be watching. Aaron, from our Zimmerman days. I know you really liked Resorts World, and there it is in all of its splendor. But Resorts World, Hilton, Crockford's, and Conrad there, with the world's second largest LED screen right there on the side. That is bigger than the one that's above Fremont Street in downtown Las Vegas, if you can believe that. That is the third one. This one's the second largest. James Hype being advertised over here. Wynn Las Vegas. It's a very warm day here in Las Vegas today, so I'm sure the day clubs are doing brisk business. $20 a beer or whatever it is they charge now. Everything's through the roof when it comes to prices in this town. A lot of that has to do with the fact that the casinos themselves, the companies, sold the land and like the building to like investment hedge funds and stuff like that. And then they're leasing the casino operations back. So instead of just one hand to feed, right, in the form of MGM or Caesars or whatever, you have two hands to feed now in the form of MGM and, let's say, BlackRock, or Caesars and, let's say, I don't remember who bought whom and all that, and then they lease it back and all that stuff. But so now you have two that you have to pay. And so what happens is the hedge fund or whatever charges a monthly rent, and that rent goes up every year. So what do the casinos do? Boom. They have to keep their shareholders happy. So you essentially have, instead of, it went from one group of shareholders to two groups of shareholders. There is a supercar right there in front of Las Vegas Convention Center at 4.6 million square feet. Lamborghini, actually, right there. Pretty heavy traffic out here. Past Elvis Presley Boulevard here in front of Circus, where if you have 5 billion with a B, $5 billion laying around, you can go ahead and get yourself your very own hotel casino right here at the north end of the Las Vegas Strip. Yeah, traffic is pretty heavy. We'll see if it's like this in about an hour when we do our Las Vegas Strip live drive here on the Vegas Down channel. We do that almost every Saturday night here at about 5:45-ish p.m. Pacific, 8:45-ish p.m. Eastern. So I hope you'll add that to your calendar. Hit that notification bell to be notified of all of our new videos and lives. Once we finish that one, then we will wait about an hour and we'll go stream again down on Fremont Street. So definitely check us out down there as well. So we wait for this light here in front of Fontainebleau or Fontainebleau. I've heard it pronounced both ways. At Avenue Fontainebleau. Oh my goodness, that was a short green light. They do not want these rich people at Fontainebleau to be sitting in line very often, huh? Very long. And there's Sahara up there on the corner of Sahara and Las Vegas Boulevard here. And we drove far enough just to catch up with another red light here. This security vehicle looks a lot like a law enforcement. Strat up there on the left. Oh, you got these guys here. That's not smart. People are always changing lanes and stuff in here. Pull right in front of you. A Culinary Journey, Bizarre Meat, and some others that went away before I could tell you. Sahara, Las Vegas. It went through a few name changes. It was the SLS. So Sahara, then the SLS, now back to Sahara again. I like Sahara better. SLS, no one knows what that is. They're like sloths. Sloths. And then up here on the left, you have the world's largest gift shop at the Bonanza Gift Shop. I know this because it says it out front. Oh, security. Security made someone mad there. Daiquiri bar over here. And then a huge LED screen on top of the Walgreens. I wonder if the Walgreens owns that building. They're probably getting a lot of that rent back in the form of fees to use the LED to advertise on that LED screen. This is Cincinnati Street here. And we're gonna go ahead and get over here. Get over here. And this is Bob Stupak Avenue. He was instrumental in the creation of the Strat over here, in its iteration and creation. And it is A very impressive view up there at 108 stories high off the ground there. Very, very cool. City of Las Vegas arches right here in front of us. It's also a great selfie spot for you. Definitely check that out. For your selfie needs. There's the Deuce right there. That is the bus that goes up and down between Fremont Street and the Strip here. It's $8 for a 24-hour pass there.
You are over the speed limit.
And we're gonna go down Main Street here. See the showgirls there, the 50-foot tall showgirls there. At the entrance to Main Street, where Main Street forks off from Las Vegas Boulevard. And we'll pause it here for a moment. All right, there we go. So we'll make this left and actually just go straight northbound. Atomic Golf over here off to the right. They got poker chips and dice out there as well. Right there in front of the showgirls. $8 tacos. Wow. It's hard to look at that and say, oh, that's a bargain. But that's the case. That's the modern day reality here in Vegas nowadays, huh? That is the reality of things. It has changed to become so very, very expensive. Downtown Las Vegas. So this is the city of Las Vegas. This is the arts district in here that you see. All up and down Main Street here. And this is Imperial right here. And come up here to right here. Oh, shoot, I messed that up. I need to go this way. Go this way. There we go. And this is what I wanted to show you guys right here. Hangover 3 filmed right here in front of us. On this, where they memorialized it essentially on this mural right in front of us, right there. Very, very cool stuff. The guys walked across the street a la the Beatles, right? Abbey Road. Very, very cool. Hangover 3 filmed right here. All right, so yeah, that was really, really cool. Got to see that there. As always, guys, really, really appreciate each and every single one of you. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. I could not do this without you guys. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays right here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you next time, folks.